before we investigate Los Coches Adobe tomorrow night, there's a town called Salinas that's real close to Soledad. And there's a really well-known haunted road there called Old Stage Road. I've heard about this road a lot. Now, the scary thing about the road is a lot of bodies are found there.
We have arranged to meet a couple who has captured evidence here on Old Stage Road.
Okay, I think this is them.
There they are right here.
You two come here to investigate and talk to the ghosts.
Yep, and we caught some pretty remarkable stuff.
Tell me about like some of the voices you guys got.
It ranges from adults to little kids.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys wanna go? You guys wanna go?
And then at one point you saw a dark figure along the road?
Correct. It was actually on the hill right here.
And did you say that after you saw this figure, that something happened when you went home that night?
The dark entity was at our house for at least a week and a half.
Yeah.
You see we have a theme going on here? What are they seeing at Los Coches Adobe?
A dark figure.
That's blacker than black.
Blacker than
And
black.
that is what followed them home. I think you two are possible magnets for this. So we'd like to ask you two to do a little investigation here tonight.
Yeah,
With us.
100%.
Okay. The ghost didn't rip your bumper off, did it?
No, probably somebody
Okay.
else's, right?
Right now, Billy and myself, we're on Old Stage Road. We're about 20-30 minutes north of where Aaron and Jay are. They're starting their investigation with Raquel and Keith. They're going to focus on audio, while Billy and I, we've mounted a thermal imaging camera on top of our car, and we're going to head up in the area of Crazy Horse Canyon. This is where some recent deaths occurred, murders. In 2008, a man's body was found in a field, stabbed to death right there. And just earlier this year, another man was shot in the face. And this is the area where a lot of people don't like to go for other reasons that it's just too risky for us to get out of the car, if you know what I mean. You ready, Bill?
Ready.
Let's do this.
Aaron and Jay begin their investigation with Raquel and Keith, and they are trying to establish communication with the entity that showed itself to Keith along this hill.
Aaron, I thought it'd be a good idea we put some REM pods up along the hill. So if anything runs past that hill again, they'll actually light up. We also have a game camera set up over there. If anything goes by, we'll catch it.
That's awesome.
Want to ask a few questions to start off with?
Come and talk to us.
Are you glad to see us again?
As Amy and I start our investigation, slowly driving down Old Stage Road, a known area for gang violence and body dumping, something other than paranormal activity gives us a frightening chill. This is an area here.
Wow, that looks really cool. Oh, it's cool. Oh. Just turn this lights on.
He just flashed his lights off.
Amen. All right. Don't. If he turns around, you go.
You know what that means in gang initiations,
Yeah.
right?
You're gonna get killed. Look behind us. Did he turn around?
No. 600 feet. This is where it happened right here.
Okay, right now we're pulling up to the exact spot where the man's body was found, stabbed to death, and also where earlier this year another man was killed right here.
This is it right here.
What's that? Left. Stop. Go up more. Stop. Whoa, dude, I hope that ain't a body. Why is it glowing? I don't know. Go. Look right there, dude. Right there, right in front of us. It's giving off heat. Was that a movie? Yeah. It's hot, whatever it is. It's hot. It's got heat. Alright, you wanna go find out if that's a body part?
No, I don't want to touch it.
Oh, get the f*** out of here. Come on here, dude. Some dudes died.
A bag full of heads.
I don't think we got.
Weirdest feeling right now, man.
Yeah, energy's changing
Hey,
right now.
I'm like freaking out.
No way, bro. It's
Just got so creepy.
yeah. She thought she just saw someone over there. He's feeling stuff up there.
Have anybody else over there, do you?
No.
Because when the car came, I saw a shadow walking.
Well, maybe we caught it on camera.
I'm gonna run down to the corner and just shoot down the street.
Come over here. Don't be scared.
Whatever Raquel sees is out of our night vision camera's range. Could this be the same figure that Raquel and her husband saw years ago?
That was crazy.
Whoa. Something big on the right, dude. It's big and it's moving. What the is that? It's a cow. Jesus Christ. There's a cow in the road, dude. Oh my God, watch out. Carl, watch out, Billy. You won't run into the car. I don't want to do this anymore. That was a loose cow. Billy. No.
We're here to talk to you.
Alright, it's time. It's dark. Ready? Aaron? Ready? We are getting ready to investigate the Los Coches adobe. And we've got the Soledad Police Department. They're going to be helping us out tonight, watching the entire perimeter, so our lockdown is perfectly secure. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Once we pass this gate, we don't know how we are going to be physically, mentally, and spiritually when we leave this gate later on. While we investigate, typically we have a video nerve center where you see cameras, but this time we're only focusing on audio. When I send somebody alone in this building, we are not going to be able to see them. We are only going to be able to hear them because I don't want any cameras in there. I don't want any
Wait, isn't there still an ice cream
lighting
man?
up. I
That's what
want
he's
to keep
asking
it as black and dark as this entity likes it.
Those are his anyway, so.
Wait. Ready? Okay.
Whoa!
Nope, no toss. You want this? You want the spices? Oh my god. Alright. Since I can't eat this all on my own. Oh, enjoy.
I want to go first, dude. I don't know if I want to go last.
Because there are no X cameras already set up for Nerve Center, I start setting up the first one here in this room with the rocking chair when I notice something very strange manifest in the lower right corner of the screen.
What?
I immediately try to debunk this as possibly an insect, but upon further analysis we conclude that this is an unknown anomaly that seems to shapeshift at the same exact time that another unknown mist-type vapor manifests just beyond it and then disappears near the center of the room.
Whoa. What was that?
What was that?
Do you keep hearing that?
I just heard like wood moving up there, like light pieces of wood. And I just heard voices in here. And it sounded like it was speaking Spanish. It was like, but I heard the wood moving up there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Aaron and myself, as well as Jay and Billy back
What
at Nerve
is it?
Center, all hear what sounds like small pieces of wood being thrown around upstairs. I will admit, right now, I am absolutely terrified.
Whoa.
What was that?
What was that?
something like we heard you do? We hear that you cut people's necks to try to rob them.
What's wrong?
Dude, just look in these rooms. There's not much light coming out. I just saw this person standing in there like the shadow of it.
The atmosphere is thick with energy, something we are extremely cautious of because we know how it affects the city workers we interviewed earlier. This is one time Aaron needs me with him to push forward and make contact.
Can you tell me your name?
Same thing happened to us this year.
Same time we both. I was in here, Zach was in there, and I heard something just running at me, and Zach got touched, and now we're back to back against the wall.
Aaron and I gathered ourselves from feeling a presence rush up on us. Then I decided to take the lead with the spirit box.
Let's try again. Just go deep in there. I got your back. Right behind you.
Buddy.
I'm gonna send Vivian by himself.
I've never even been in this building.
Our investigation is in full swing at Los Coches Adobe, and I have just captured something incredible in the upstairs hallway. I receive a woman's voice saying, rapido, meaning fast or quickly, and this anomaly manifests in the room, then disappears into the spirit box at the exact same time. Could this spirit be referring to the rapid sweeps of the spirit box? Or because this was once believed to be a brothel, could this woman be a prostitute telling us to go faster?
What? Where?
I see what appears to be a dark shadow moving further down the hallway, but upon further video analysis, we debunk it as being our own shadows, which are being cast by the infrared light mounted on the X camera here shooting down the hallway behind us.
Oh man. I was actually worried he was gonna sit here and stay here by himself. You don't know how happy I am to hear what him say. Come on.
As Aaron and I return to base, we want to see if we can go even deeper in our investigation using the spirit box, so we devise a new communication strategy.
I'm gonna send Vivian by himself. I have a translator here, English to Spanish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do the translation out here, hear it, then speak it. And it's gonna come through very loud on your chest. Use a recorder, use a spirit box, and we'll see what the responses are to my questions. Because I have a feeling that the entities in here only speak Spanish.
It's a little different. No one's watching me. I'm in here by myself. I've never even been in this building. I'm looking down a long hallway. I don't know, man, this is really tough. It feels like this is so tight down this hallway. Hola.
Architect.
Tilly, we just heard someone answer you.
Back at base, thinks we are listening to a hardwired mic at the end of this hallway, and it does indeed capture a faint female voice inside of this building.
Hola.
Whoa! Because this female just responded to Hola, could it be the same spirit who said rapido earlier?
Ready, Billy? I'm gonna translate a couple.
I begin using strong provocation in Spanish, which is being heard by the spirits via Billy's chest speaker. Billy has no idea what messages I am delivering to the spirits inside.
What does that mean, Zach? What are you saying?
Just saying hello.
Hola, were you killed? Hola, se te mató?
I'll kill you.
No, I accidentally said hello, I'll kill you. Sorry, hello.
So I thought I was translating hello, were you killed? But by mistake, I spoke through Billy's speaker saying, hello, I'll kill you. I will take full responsibility for the 2 days of hell Billy goes through after this investigation dealing with an attachment. I now instruct Billy to turn on his spirit box following each of my questions to see if any answers will come through in the moment.
Whoa! Did you hear that?
Straight up.
That was like a sentence in Spanish. Did you hear it?
Yes.
We hear a deep man's voice here, but are unable to translate it. So if there are any Spanish-speaking viewers out there, please post your guesses online for us. Something truly amazing happens here that will be forever marked in Ghost Adventures history. Bill captures the same exact female voice saying the same exact word that Aaron and I captured earlier, rapido. This is compelling because scientists argue that evidence of the paranormal cannot be repeated. This contradicts their theory.
Were you stabbed in this room, sir? You grabbed my hand?
As our investigation continues at Los Coches Adobe, I now send Aaron inside to set up a new piece of equipment with Billy.
Alright, Bill Chappell's new device, a 4-quadrant energy meter. Looks like a spaceship. It has 4 different antennas, which detect which direction the energy is coming in, produced by a spirit. So if the energy from the spirit comes in on this direction right here, we'll see a different colored light up.
Because they are only setting up this piece of equipment, their handheld cameras are rolling, but something terrifying happens to Billy right before they return to base camp. We will play the audio from this disturbing event.
Just now.
He's wrong. Come here.
Going up to ecstasy.
Give me a heart
Dude, it's just something wrapped onto my shoulder as I'm reaching for the camera. Little rooms.
That's where I got touched.
Yeah, that's where I saw the shadow earlier too when I was up there. So I'm getting the out of here.
Dude, we were here prepping this camera. I'm eating a granola bar and I almost choked on it. You gave us a heart attack.
Aaron and I immediately head inside with the SLS camera to visually detect whatever entity just touched Billy.
Will you come back, please? Were you stabbed in this room, sir? Can you please appear? Please come, ven aquí. speak habla.
It says detecting. It's like,
What's wrong?
relax. Say what this
Space.
After I see a clear, scary man's face staring at me, Aaron turns his SLS camera back into the house and amazing.
You grab my hand? Grab my hand. Put your hand in my hand.
Dude, it's like he's leaning away from you. You gotta see this.
Put your hand in my hand.
He's totally like leaning away from you. Now he's, whoa, what the? That's weird. That's weird. It looks like it died. Bro, it looks like it died. His head disappeared and it just like died.
I felt this in my arm. Look. I felt this in my arm and then my whole hand went tingling.
You're not moving anymore.
Oh my god.
One has no head.
Throughout the entire night, we've been communicating with a man and a woman, and now we capture a large, tall figure with a smaller figure standing side by side, and it even appears as if they're holding hands. Also, when I move in towards them, they lean away from me,
Dude, I'm telling you, this is crazy.
passing through the doorway at the exact same time.
Alright, it's the end of the night because we were told that this building is used by gangs and apparently they will lock in one of their new members, see if they can face whatever's in there with no light source. So I want to see by locking you in here with no X cameras. Sometimes we'll have a little glow from the LCD screen. You're not going to have any of that. You don't have a phone, you don't have a flashlight, nothing. These do not give out lights to our eyes. Those are infrared. We're only going to be able to hear you, and everybody's only going to be able to see what's through your chest camera. You're not even going to be able to see. You have to feel your way around. One more thing, we're locking you in, and you don't come out until we say you come out. I'm not forcing you to do this. If you don't want to do it, just say no right now.
Cannot see a thing. Going up the stairs. It's just you and me now.
Someone just walked right in front of me. Whoa, guys.
It's 3 a.m. in Soledad, California. Jay continues investigating Los Coches Adobe alone, while the rest of us can only listen from Nerve Center.
I don't know if this makes any sense, but it feels like the walls are actually getting farther away from me. That really messes with my head. No sense of direction right now, nowhere, no idea where I am.
Whoa, guys. Someone just walked right in front of me, right in front of my face. Whoa, guys.
What's your name? Are you killed in here? Guys, I don't know what that was.
Everyone's out.
was that? Guys, there's multiple things trying to get me in here.
Jay's recorder catches a chilling, whispery EVP that he does not hear.
What the was that?
I can't hear him anymore. Where is he?
Yep, you had enough hot chicken, so you're going like that. No, you're not having my soda. Are they juice though?
I don't hear him. I can't hear him anymore. I don't hear him.
Watch the screen real quick. Mama, did you watch my screen real quick? Watch the chips. No more hot Cheetos for David. Hold on, buddy. I'm coming to the rescue. Here, could you get that way?
You're in a room.
I'm working on the kitchen. What happened? Why is it pausing?
Why are hotels at the top of the list when it comes to the most haunted buildings in the world? Why do so many people commit suicide in them? Why did a bellboy in this hotel in the Old West kill his wife and then turn the gun on himself? So many questions we're hoping to find answers to during our investigation.
The Castaneda, it was one of the original Harvey houses. It opened up in 1898, shut down in the late 1940s. Since then, the building has become a boarding house, then a flop house, then finally it just sat abandoned where it fell into ruin. We are the first paranormal team allowed to officially investigate this 117-year-old building.
Fred Harvey, with his chain of restaurants and hotels, practically invented tourism in the Southwest. His Harvey houses combined everything a person might want into one single destination. But perhaps their most renowned feature were the Harvey girls, who served as waitresses, hotel staff, and guides. You could say Kathy Hendrickson is responsible for bringing a part of this history back to life. She leads a company of tour guides who dress as the original Harvey girls did.
Well, there was a famous historian named Ralph Emerson Twitchell, and he did a quote: "Without exception, there was no town which harbored a more disreputable gang of desperados and outlaws than Las Vegas, New Mexico." Let's go over here.
this is the grand ballroom. And of course, at the time, they didn't have paint up on the ceiling. The beautiful tin ceilings.
Has visited the Castaneda in the past and once spoke to the former owner directly.
Yeah, she had tenants living here, and she told me that there was an older gentleman that used to stand by that window and look out at it.
And what happened?
She said he died
While living here?
while living in the building.
Really? I see you're holding something there in your hand, and it's really catching my attention. Can I see it? Now, I've seen a lot of photos. I've never seen anything like this. The shape of it, the colors of it, to me, I see a woman with long hair in a white dress. Look at that, Aaron. Isn't it cool? Sorry. What is that light down there, Aaron? Hello? What is that? Wow. It's really strange at the end of this hallway. There's this weird sculpture. Sounds crazy, but just I did not walk down that hall. It seemed after every room I passed, I was like feeling different emotions, you know, and like I could visually see in my mind people standing in these rooms just staring at me. And that's what I like to do when I come to these places, is just walk around until you feel something unnatural. Daniel Lutzik, managing partner for the hotel's renovations, leads us to a room where discarded furniture from the hotel's murky past is being kept. But nagging questions linger.
There could be a lot of dark events that occurred in this hotel that we just don't know about.
You know, here's a reality. If you run an interesting historic hotel, people come back to it.
I heard that too. What was that? Hi, Misty. Not down there. I look down, Misty's looking up. Oh.
Did you know of one horrific incident closely linked to the Castaneda Hotel? In 1926, a bellboy who worked here, just 23 years old, shot his wife and then himself. Did something